in the Green, and welcome back to Living in the Go. So today I'm talking to you about money, and I'm calling it money woes. So I was looking at some research, and it was saying, it was a documentary done back in the 80s, and it was saying that that decade was so incredible in terms of the stock market that it would never be replicated, right? So overall, over that time period, the stock market increased on average 18%, which was great. And they said it would never happen again. Well, guess what? In the 90s, it did the same thing. It averaged about 18%. So it was doing really, really well. I say that to say the stock market, no matter what's going on, is going to continue to go up, even through what's happening now in our country in terms of the world and the economy. Stock market is still doing pretty well. So what does it mean for us in terms of our money? And I'm calling it money woes because if you look at on average the people in the United States, we are not good savers. Pretty much every other country, and I'll just say maybe the European countries, their goal is to save at least 1 year of expenses to have that as a safety net for them. We don't. We save less than anybody. We were saving a lot less then, and right now, 4 out of 10 Americans have zero in their savings. You heard me, zero in their savings. So we're not doing good. And we talk about that we work so hard. On average, the people in the United States work 37.6 hours a week. In Germany, 33.2 hours a week. In Japan, 32.6 hours a week. Now in China, 46.1 hours a week. And they make less money. So what I'm saying is that we're working more hours than most of the Western European countries. We're working harder, but we're not making more money, and we're not doing a lot with it. And they're doing better with their money. They're saving more of it than we are. So that's something to say in terms of we need to shift our thinking in terms of how we use our money, how we allocate our money, how we save our money. So it's not going to be easy, but it is a mind shift, right? So right now, 50% of our millennials, they have more debt than retirement savings. So that message has got to be trickled down through all of the different levels, right? 46% of our boomers are living on less than $100,000 in their retirement. So they didn't have a lot in their retirement, so they're not doing really well. And 1/3 of people are expecting to continue working past retirement age, not because they love working, but because they have to. That's pretty a sad state of affairs when it's the simple fix for that, to eliminate those money woes, is to start saving some money, put some money aside and invest it. You need to start, the biggest thing to do is to spend less than you make. So if you make 60 grand, right, then you need to be living on 40. Spend less than you make. That's the quickest and the surest and easiest way. I'm not saying to deprive yourselves, but what sense does it make to spend up all your money and then when you get to be older, you're hoping somebody's going to take care of you or you're trying to move in with your kids? That's not a good strategy. So save a little bit more so you don't have those money woes. So a little bit of information. Hope that helps. Thanks so much and have a great day.